Now we'll study greatest common factor, and we're going to use the listing factors method in our approach. We'll describe the greatest common factor, and we're going to highlight the steps in finding the greatest common factor, and then we're going to apply those steps to actually find the greatest common factor of a set of numbers. So the greatest common factor is the largest common factor taken from the factors of a set of numbers, and the greatest common factor of a set of prime numbers is 1. Let's look at how we can arrive at the greatest common factor. We want to first list the factors of each of the numbers. Then we will look at the common factors. We'll list the common factors and then select the largest number from the list of common factors. So let's start with the greatest common factor of 8 and 12. So we're going to try the approach that we used in the previous video, which is listing the factors of 8. So let's look at this. 8 is right here, 12 is right here, then we have common factors and then greatest common factor. So 8, you have 1 times 8, 2 times 4. So this is going to be 1, 2, 4, and 8. And then let's look at 12. We have 1 multiplied by 12, 2 multiplied by 6, 3 multiplied by 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So our common factors, we can see 1 for both. We have 2 for both. And then we have 4. It appears in both. So now we have our common factors as 1, 2, and 4. And of these three numbers, the greatest is 4. So the greatest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. Now let's look at this set of numbers. We have 12, 16, and 18. So 12 times 1, 6 times 2, 4 times 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. For 16, we have 1 times 16, 2 times 8, and then 4 times 4. So we have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. For 18, we have 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. So our common factors, let's look at this. We have 1 appears in all three. Then we have 2. When we look at all the other numbers, they do not appear as factors for all three numbers. So our common factor is 1 and 2, and then greatest common factor, we have 2. Now we look at 32, 60, 84. So 32, 60, 84. Then we look at our common factor, and then our greatest common factor. So 32, 1 times 32, 2 times 16, 4 times 8. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. So 60, we have 1 multiplied by 60, 2 multiplied by 30, 3 multiplied by 20, 4 multiplied by 15, 5 multiplied by 12, 6 multiplied by 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, 60. And then for 84, we have 1 multiplied by 84, 2 multiplied by 42, 3 multiplied by 28, 4 multiplied by 21, 6 multiplied by 14, 7 multiplied by 12, and so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 14, 21, 28, 42, 84. So let's look for our common factors. We have 1, we have 2, let's see, 4. There are no other numbers that are repeated for all three numbers, so our greatest common factor ends up being 4. Finally, let's look at 48, 80, 96, 180. Common factor, greatest common factor. So equal to here, equal to. So let's look at 48. We have 1 multiplied by 48, 2 multiplied by 24, 3 multiplied by 16, 4 multiplied by 12, 6 multiplied by 8. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 48. Let's go to 80. 1 multiplied by 80, 2 multiplied by 40, 4 multiplied by 20, 5 multiplied by 16, 8 multiplied by 10. So we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 16, 20, 40, 80. Now 96, we have 1 multiplied by 96, 2 multiplied by 48, 3 multiplied by 32, 4 multiplied by 24, 6 multiplied by 16, 8 multiplied by 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, 32, 48, 96. Now 180, 1 multiplied by 180, 2 multiplied by 90, 3 multiplied by 60, 4 multiplied by 45, 5 multiplied by 36, 6 multiplied by 30, 9 multiplied by 20, 10 multiplied by 18, 12 multiplied by 15. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 30, 36, 45, 60, 90, and then 180. So our common factors, numbers that appear in all, so we have 1, we have 2, 3 doesn't appear in all, 4 appears here. So 4 appears there all through. I don't see any other numbers that appear for all 3 of them. So your greatest common factor is 4.